Hi, and welcome to HUMA Beats and Eats podcast. I'm Marni Wood, your host, and today I am going to be discussing French fries. Why, you may ask? Because Friday is National French Fry Day. French fries are a lot of fun. They are the perfect pairing with the members of High Street from Bel Air, Maryland. The High Street members, Nathan, Jeff, and Steve, are truly fun, genuine, all-around nice guys. But first, I'd like to give you a quick reminder to please subscribe to Huma Beats and Eats on YouTube. You can also subscribe to the Snackentire on YouTube because that is one of Jeff's YouTube pages. And like and or follow on Instagram and Facebook, both Huma Beats and Eats and High Street, the Snackentire. You can also subscribe to High Street on YouTube as well. Lastly, please give Music Go Round a follow on Instagram to help get them rolling. All right, we're going to dive into the history of the French fry. It's either Belgium or France. That's what historians say. The story behind Belgium is that there was a small town where they began frying strips of potatoes in the late 17th, early 18th centuries, during the winter time when the river would freeze over and there was no longer fish to be had. However, it should be noted that oil was scarce at the time, so it was unlikely used on potatoes, and potatoes were not known in that part of Belgium at that time. France, cookbooks mentioned fried potatoes as early as 1795. However, the shape is not quite how they are today. Finally, a German-born and Paris-trained cook, Herr Krieger, cut his potatoes into sticks to cook them faster. He was selling potatoes in Belgium, calling them Paris-style fried potatoes. Either way, calling them French fries is distinctly American. Fried foods are referred to as French fried. Frenching is the cut style, basically julienne, that we use to term the shape of a French fry. Or you could give it to American GIs coming home from World War I, calling them French fries. Either way, Americans thoroughly enjoy their French fries all year round. They don't wait till National French Fry Day. Other names that French fries go by are chips, pommes frites, or patatas fritas. There's a lot of interesting ways that people enjoy their French fries. Some like to dip them in ice cream, which was not one of my dip options on the French fry test kitchen. I wouldn't like that anyway, because in general, I don't like sweet and savory in that manner. So I wouldn't have liked that anyway. In the Netherlands, they cover their fries in a peanut satay sauce, mayonnaise, and raw onion. They call them war fries. I guess that would be a war in my tummy. In Vietnam, they toss their hot fries with soft butter and a light sprinkling of sugar. Now that sounds pretty good. In Newfoundland, they top fries with turkey stuffing and a savory gravy. In Canada, generally, it's cheese curds and gravy. The United Kingdom will eat hot, salty fries inside buttered white bread. The U.S. has regional takes on French fries. For example, New Jersey and New York like their fries smothered in brown gravy and melted mozzarella cheese. The Delmarva area enjoys boardwalk fries, which are thick-cut, skin-on fries served hot in a cup with apple cider or malt vinegar. Across the country, loaded fries are very popular, whether it's just bacon, cheese, and green onion, or top it with chili, brisket, any kind of meat you can think of. I found a bunch of fun facts for you all, too. Thomas Jefferson brought French fries to the United States. Approximately 7% of potatoes grown in the United States go to McDonald's for French fries. McDonald's also sells over a third of all French fries consumed in the United States. The average American eats 30 pounds of French fries a year. That's crazy. Did you know there's an entire museum in Belgium dedicated to French fries? Which is funny because I was just talking to Elise the other day and I was telling her that there is a museum dedicated to something for everything. And then I came across that today. I thought that was really interesting. I actually wouldn't mind going there to check out that museum. North Dakota houses the largest French fry feed at the Potato Bowl in Grand Forks. Every year, huge swarms of people consume French fries simultaneously. They have about 10,000 people come to their festival every year. Did you know French fry vending machines exist? I had no idea. They can cook them and serve them and in like under a minute. It's crazy. There are at least 15 different styles of French fries. Can you name them? I'll give you a second to think. Do 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 do. That's why I don't sing. I'm gonna lay them out there for you. There's the standard French fry cut. There's also waffle fries, thick cut, Belgian, curly, steak, shoestring, crinkle cut, sweet potato, cottage, sidewinding, tornado, wedge, and smiley face. In addition to tots, if you count those as fries, and I think most people do. I would tell you, I remember as a kid, I will never forget wedge French fries. There was a deli called Kaplan's, and these wedge French fries, they were seasoned. They were so good. If you ever get a chance to get seasoned wedge French fries, definitely give them a try if you haven't already, because they are delicious. To me, as far as French fries go, however, there is nothing more satisfying than a hot, salty Mickey D fry. I will say, though, that the best fries I've ever had were at Famous Dave's in Owings Mills. I'm not sure if they happened to just change the oil or they timed them just right, but their French fries were sort of moon-shaped, pillowy, and they were perfectly crispy on the outside and soft and pillowy on the inside. And I've never forgotten it. They were delicious. I do like McDonald's the best, and Famous Dave's is closed now, and I didn't really like them the best. It was just like a 1 in a million chance to have the best French fry there. But Five Guys are a close second to me. I do like them. I polled my little family. Jenny likes Burger King's the best. Brian likes Five Guys the best. Elise likes Popeyes the best. I asked them which was their favorite fast food French fry. Try saying that fast 5 times. In Harford County, according to the internet, Fast Eddie's Pit Beef in Falston has the best French fries. Looney's Pub in Bel Air also has the best French fries. Vagabond Sandwich Company, Pat's Pizza, and Sean Boland's were also mentionables. I like the fries at Vagabond, actually, and Looney's. I do. I've never had the fries at Fast Eddie's, so I can't really say, but I'd be willing to get a pit beef sandwich and a side of fries to give it a try. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit podcast on French fries. It was a lot of fun researching it. Please keep an ear and an eye out for the High Street interview that's coming out next Friday. They really are. They're very talented. They're very fun. And they're just like cool guys to hang around with. So if you get an opportunity, check out that interview and definitely check them out. When I post their interview, I'll list places, their upcoming schedules when I can. Keep following, liking, subscribing. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram and Facebook. Keep supporting local podcasts, local restaurants, local vendors, local stores, local anything. I hope you guys have a great weekend and look forward to early next week. There will be a fun little video on High Street that I'm going to post. So have a great weekend, everybody. Go out there and eat some French fries and leave a comment below. Tell me where your favorite French fries from, or where you like the best French fries. See ya. HUMA. HUMA.